Oh, well, hey, welcome to Say Something and Hang Up. I'm B.B. Gunn.
I'm Jx Marie, and this is free food.
For the best thing in the world. And we got it. Look at us. We just interrupted a relational aesthetics culture meeting thing and got to have some free food. And here apparently we have Doritos representing America. And
maybe you kind of get what you pay for, too.
Very much so. Would you want to eat this? Yeah, because it's free.
This oily carrot was really delicious.
I haven't had it yet.
I don't know. Well,
and we got more stuff too. We got all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, we got tortillas,
apple, just one apple.
And I thought we should start the evening by defining free food. Free food is food that you don't pay for.
That's true. A lot of people don't know that. That is really good chicken or pork.
Were brave and took like the ass of the scrapings of the bowls.
Yes, because it was free and it was there, and it was good.
Kind of like the ass cake.
Yeah, well, that was free food. I love free food.
We'll get back to the ass cake because I've been cracking up.
Should we get there right now? Because I ate an ass cake. What's the big deal? Somebody in a performance sat with their naked butt on a cake, and I didn't see it happen. So later on backstage, I started just scarfing it down because it's free, and I love cake, and I love free cake.
And he didn't know it was an ass cake.
And I didn't know.
And I was taking pictures of him, and he was eating it all sexy. I put the one picture up that you saw.
I just saw it was great.
Yeah, and then Ferosha, the hostess of Meow Mix, was like, ooh, you're eating the ass cake. Wow.
And I was like, yeah, that is nasty.
Well, I've been laughing my ass off, like, crossing the street laughing.
I have not thought about it at all because I don't want to. And you know what? I didn't get sick. I was fine. I bet you know what? I don't think his asshole touched it. I think the roundness of your ass is probably pretty clean. I don't know. Right? I would hope. If he had good hygiene.
He spread and squatted.
You said he just tapped it.
No, I didn't say that. He had like a jock strap or something, like spread and squatted over it. But he's a good-looking guy. So
I remember you were like, "Well, he's hot, so it's okay." And I was like, "Okay."
Makes all the difference when you're eating ass cake.
It was delicious. Okay, I remember eating it, being like, "This is great."
I paid for this, not free food.
Nah. It just had water fountain water in gallons. I love this song. Thank you for putting Springsteen on. That's sweet.
Yeah, if you got a hungry heart, give me a call. Give me and Beeb a call. 415-652-1813. We're gonna share mooching techniques. We're gonna however, you know what? You gotta do what it takes to get some food. It's sustenance. We all need it.
Eat your babies. There's sustenance if you're going to take on the man and the machine in the big cities.
Call us.
This is what? It's a Chinese cake. I don't know what it is. It's good.
Wife cake. It has wife in it, like the babies.
Good. Eat your wives. That's free. It's standing right there. Do it.
She's ugly anyways.
Then remarry and eat another one. Extra food, extra snacks. Free food. What I wanted to say. Oh, so anyways, we just got these at a relational aesthetics thing, and what that is one of them, or a popular one, is eating, and it used to be more like in 2000 kind of. That's when it was trendy, and it's as Marie was saying, its heart is in the right place. It's kind of saying, oh, let's sit around the table and eat food, and this is what life should be like, or something. But really, it's problematic because it's a bunch of, it's like the art elitist people. It's like the highest you can go. It's like trendy. It's not trendy anymore. Maybe it's having a resurgence, but it was just something that came and went for a while, and now we learn about it in art history. And it's just like a bunch of really, you had to be a famous artist to do it. It's back, but you have to be a famous artist to do it, because otherwise, if I were to walk into a class or into a gallery and say, here, you know, everyone come sit with me, and I mean, I'm famous, so it's okay, it would work. But somebody else, another artist who doesn't have a good name, would not. And they would say, come sit with me and we're going to eat soup together and not talk. Or maybe we will talk and we're going to have conversations. We're going to talk about the problems in Iran, you know, and eat soup. That would be the piece. And anyways, it's just the richest people that do it because they're too busy to actually make work. So they take it from one biennial to another all around the world, and they just have all these other rich white people that are going to these Venice biennial, sit down with them and have this experience, and then it goes in, you know, and then they just take it to the next, and they're able to do that for a year, and then the next year they have to do something else like that. And it's not making art, it's the experience that's just experienced by other rich artists.
Well, do you know what? A good place to get free food is art shows. Free cheese, free wine. Artists love that shit. We love free cheese and wine. It's an artist thing, I guess.
I know. We have pre-gamed at gallery openings, because you get to go around. Remember there's been times when we went to like 4 that one night just for the wine, kind of. Like, we would get drunk and look at the art and critique it, but we'd get more and more drunk, and then we got a 40. And then I know we brought the 40 into the...
Oh, and I brought a bottle of shit. No, that was a different time.
Yeah.
Well...
Yeah, so go to galleries. Yeah. Go to the art gallery, not to see the art, just to get the free food. Right?
You walk around kind of acting half interested. Like,
you're not interested. You're interested in the food. You're interested in these.
These are good.
They're good, and everyone knows them. You get them at Costco and Safeway. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's the same shape, it doesn't really matter where they came from. They all taste the same, and they're all delicious and really rich and chocolatey.
And the favorite wine at galleries is Charles Shaw 2-Buck Chuck.
Really?
Yeah, from Trader Joe's. Which, wink, wink, is a big source of free food for me.
I don't know what you mean. No,
me
wait.
either.
No, 2-Buck Chuck, really? That's the one that people... I'm too drunk to notice, but...
Yeah, because you can buy a whole case of it for $23.88.
ATA is doing that, and all the nice performance places are doing that. That's what you get, 2-Buck Chuck for a gallery.
When we go to the ATA on Saturday, it's a show curated by a colleague of mine, Craig Jacobson and Cassandra Steckler. They have a Mindscape, so come out, and there's going to be free sangria. Made of Charles Shaw.
Much better. Well, if you're going to keep wine.
I went to their last opening, and there was so much food. They made all these like roll-up sandwiches and cookies, and
wow.
So I'm looking forward to the free shit at the ATA at 8 o'clock Saturday.
And we're going to Dance Party, so watch us on Dance Party in a few weeks.
Do they have free food?
They have free water and free wristbands that say Dance Party.
Well, how about them freegans?
I love them. I used to be a freegan. You go around at night and you take food out of dumpsters and you eat it.
Free food.
Free food. Yeah. Come on over. We got a taker. We got some good chips. We got some bread, walnut bread and jam.
Here, you gotta show your face on the screen though.
We're live.
Here, have a takeout.
We got tortillas, we got chips. You want some bread? We have bread. We have the chips.
I'm good at tortillas, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Free food and
free
food
food
you
is
don't
the
pay
best.
for.
It's the best. Yeah, we're just having a radio show, so something up. So
Awesome.
Tell your friends. Tell them you stop by. You're at the party. Yeah, exactly. Famous now. Eating and famous. It's the best.
Giving away. Yeah, get your friends. You get friends.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Tortillas.
Which I actually, after we had a passionate, ranting, angry phone conversation earlier, BB, I want to have a salon at my house. Hey you're an artist. You must be. You're watching the show. But I want people with...
That's a good idea. Your house was made for a salon because we do it every week.
Well, I want people that don't agree with me sometimes, too. And I'm welcoming you, inner sad person.
And we know who you are.
And I will give you food, free food, and booze. I will get you drunk. We'll fucking chat it up. But I want to get real. I want to talk real. And I'm going to have it not this Sunday, but the next Sunday. What's that?
It's like the day after Valentine's Day. I don't know. The name of this song is called Chinese Rap.
Yeah, she's rapping about getting stoned and ordering Chinese food. She's like, I love the eighth. Listen to it. She's like, I fall in love with the shrimp on my plate.
Who is this?
The Oral Exciters.
Whoa, sensual.
Let's do it on the 19th, guys. Come over to my house. Give me a call. So RSVP.
Are you gonna make a poster and post it around school? Around town?
Fuck around town.
Getting real with having all kinds of folks come into the public meeting, public hall, town hall meeting to discuss what are we doing here in the art world. I like this. Good selections. You should post these. You know, you're posting them. I know you're busy, but
Well, no, I would, but like the sound's been sucking so bad. Like you can't even hear the music enough to be like, what's this song? Hopefully this will work, you know?
yeah, I get that. Yeah. We were having recording difficulties.
Sorry about last week,
Bullshit.
huh?
Yeah, last week. How was that, everyone? Shrooms, right? Am I right? We were told that we were spaced out, and yes, well, yeah, we were. We were in space. I know.
And something we did discover is kind of, you know what? Shrooms are fun. They're magical, and you should just look and enjoy. But you know what? We kind of felt like we prefer the world. It's actually maybe more beautiful not on mushrooms. At least that's kind of something I walked away with. Like I could kind of understand the beauty. I didn't think too much. I don't know.
Well, when I've done them before, it was very enjoying the beauty, and things were more beautiful on shrooms. I don't know, just because I got to see them in a more beautiful light, and I can still enjoy them. And then it helped me, as someone who had now done shrooms and psychedelics, to see things in the same light when I was sober. So to do them again, I've done acid multiple times, but to do shrooms again, I was kind of like, yeah, like everything's crazy beautiful. Like I knew that. Like I knew that after the first time, and I kind of knew that before the first time. But
Those were free food too.
Yeah, they were. They were free shrooms. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. But I don't know. So yes, we're two people that know how to enjoy the world with or without shrooms. I think anyone that's really into psychedelics probably is too. But we, at least in this case, felt the weight of the world on our shoulders and felt we needed to figure out life. And it's like we had it figured out, and then we were kind of dealing with ourselves, being like, well, now that we know the meaning of life, like, how do we... Now what do we do? I don't know. How do we spread the word? You know, right? And it was heavy. It just got heavy and real, and we didn't have time, even though we were in Golden Gate Park, even though we knew how, I don't know, we didn't have time to enjoy it because we were too busy trying to figure out how to spread the word of awesomeness.
How to inspire passion.
Yeah, how do you inspire passion? Ask yourself that, and
come to my house on the 19th. We'll talk.
With a salon. Yeah.
I liked when I fell down on Columbus Avenue. Something happened. I got like atrophy of my legs. My lower back turned into pudding. And I felt like a deer, like a little deer, like my legs couldn't hold my body. And I fell in the middle of Columbus Avenue. And BB was trying to pick me up. And I was like, no. And I pretty much like scooted and rolled out of the street and just sat on the sidewalk.
And we were still coming off shrooms, so I was like, what's going on? I don't know. She was telling me to get out of the way. I'm like, is she joking because she wants me to help? Or is she like is she mad at me because she doesn't want me to help? I just want to help. But then I was like, is she joking? Because, yeah, you had to, like, roll into the sidewalk. And I was like, maybe she's just joking. Real. I'm talking real.
Man. That was kind of one of the most, like, spiritual moments of the whole night. That kind of was like, what are you doing?
To you?
I don't know why. Like, that, my brain was becoming more lucid and my body was falling apart. What was I doing? No, I'm gonna do them again. Don't get me wrong, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, it's almost impossible for us to get together and be like, I don't know, not talk about these things, but the idea would be if we did them again together, it would be, let's just look at the rose and appreciate the rose and not think about the rose garden, or I don't know, don't think about who put it there, who planted it, and what it means to society as a whole and humanity and our planet Earth and the sun turning into a red giant and destroying everything and atom bombs in the universe and the cosmos. Just think about the rose because it's pretty and you don't need to think about that for those 3 hours of that day or whatever. So, but that would be kind of hard for us to do, I imagine. I don't know. But fuck it, I'm down to try again. I'm not gonna write it off.
Joshua Tree.
Or we don't have anything to look at. I guess it's good. I don't know. I might be a little bored. It's
I
just
thought it was
desert.
beautiful.
It is, but you can't, it's one thing to be in the park where you're just walking around and the scenery changes every minute from one tree to then we have this and then we have a waterfall, then we can sit down and then we have that. In the desert, you can't drive on trips. Like, we'd just be standing, we have the same view for 4 hours and we'd have no change.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I know people say, oh, no, you go hiking and you can climb on rocks. I don't really want to climb on rocks when I'm, like, seeing double or whatever. I don't know, right? It seems a little dangerous. I almost got bit by a rattlesnake when I was there. I don't want to get a rattlesnake bite.
Okay.
And even if I didn't, I still just don't want to be like, fuck, like, I almost stepped on a rattlesnake. Like, I don't want to be that oblivious. I was oblivious enough when I was sober. It's a real-life desert. The sunset would be the best sunset we'd ever seen, though. That would have happened. But you know what? The point is, we're going to have a good time anyways. Like, Joshua Tree is beautiful, and the sunset will be the best we've ever seen. I'd rather do, if we were to bring shrooms with us, I'd rather do them like in Encinitas on the beach, you know?
Okay.
And be like with palm trees and be able to have like a really chill time and be like, fuck, beach, palm trees, Southern California, and play Beach Boys. Feel like we're in the 60s.
Hildy, you said you were going to call Sarah Stosich. I'm getting a little indigestion from all this free food.
I gotta say, I haven't had Doritos in a long time. I forgot how addictive and delicious they are and how disgusting and delicious.
I just think they're pretty delicious. I don't eat them a lot, but...
Yum.
Whatever, if you don't want to call, I'm pretty satisfied as it is. Like, for once in my radio life, I'm like, I don't care if you call then. Fine.
And that's because we have free food.
Taco works.
These are the best chips in
Look,
the
you can
world.
put your head in there.
Yeah,
It's like a little...
Could be your face. No, for real.
Next time, open them upside down. So after you're done.
Oh, no. No, these are the best chips. They're only sold in a few places in Santa Cruz. I used to have more in my youth. They disappeared from a lot of the stores. I only know one place where you could buy this brand in the world, and they're my favorite. Have some. Enlighten yourself. You may hate them, but I love them.
I doubt that. I could compare them to the Doritos. No, these are really good.
Right?
They taste kind of doughy, but they're still chip and crunchy. They have like a kind of doughy flavor.
Well, they're really stale, but I saved them because I'm like, even the crumbs, even the stale crumbs are better than these other chips, you know?
You can really taste the MSG a lot, and I like that.
Well, it's like, I think it's pretty healthy. It's just like a ton of
let's
seasoning.
read the ingredients. I don't know if you'd call corn, soybean, and or coconut oil. Seasoning, which is salt, sugar, Spices including paprika, turmeric, monosodium glutamate, onion, cornstarch, garlic, tricalcium phosphate, paprika, lustrant, and spice extracted. Does that sound... I guess if...
It's not healthy, but salt and sugar, I don't know. At least, I mean, like, I'm sure the Doritos is, like, way more words you can't pronounce, and not onion, not paprika, you know, and, you know.
This is healthy. Vitamin C. Vitamin A in the carrots.
Cocoa.
More beer. Where can you get free beer? Where's the kegger?
Back in the day, when I lived in Isla Vista, obviously you were going to drink in your dorm or whatever before you went out, but I don't think I paid for beer for my first year, I think. I don't know. You would pay for hard alcohol. You didn't even have to do that. You would go out to a party and there would be 2 kegs, there'd be 8 handles, there'd be 200 regular beers, and no one cared how much you took. People I know that don't approve of this, but they used to walk into parties, grab a full handle unopened and walk out and bring it back to their place or bring it to the next party because there was so much alcohol and no one cared. You know, you would just go out and get wasted off free alcohol. It was the best 2 years of my life. That doesn't happen anymore. Now I moved to the city, I would start going to parties at my friend's house, and I'd have to chip in for beer. And I was like, I just went through 2 years of my life getting free vodka, free whiskey, free tequila, free beer, and now I'm at my friend's house for a small gathering or a big gathering. It's like their birthday, and it's like, you got $7? It's like, no, I just rode on the bus for 2 hours and paid for that. No, I don't have $7. I don't know. I mean, sorry. You can come to my house and drink for free. If you want to come to my house, just like if you want to go to Jx Marie's house for her salon, you know what? We're gonna give you free alcohol because that's what you do when you're a host. Sorry. Or you bring your own. But I'm just saying, Santa Barbara it was supplied in mass quantities, and you could bring your own, but why would you do that?
We're gonna get serious here for a minute. With Meat is Murder. Have you ever heard this song? You have, probably. It's the Smiths, Meat is Murder, and pretty much Mr. Morrissey does not approve of the meat. It is not succulent or kind. It is death without reason, and death without reason is murder. You hear those cows mooing?
No.
You're dying. You're killing them.
Actor and comedian Russell Brand said that he is a vegetarian because of this song. He listened to it when he was a youth, and it inspired him for the rest of his life.
So you know of the song?
Not until you said it was Morrissey. But
We're only going to listen a little second of this because it's going to put a damper on the free food party.
I ate some free meat tonight. I just had some pork. It was delicious, and I don't regret it. Just saying. This is really soft bread, and I really want to eat it with butter. I don't have butter. I have some jam, but that's not the same. I don't know if it's old jam. I got it for Christmas.
Let me see.
Margie's guava.
That sounds good.
It is, yeah. It's really good.
This one microphone thing, is kind of working out. It's pretty intimate. I guess it works out when I'm not flipping records, because we don't have a fucking needle for a record player, and I kind of have a beef with that.
No, our manager, Emily Gorman, she said that somebody legit, most likely, broke it today. She says it's officially broken.
I'll bring my own shit. That's how it's gonna be.
So I think I was being told that we're not gonna get to have a record player for a while.
That's not true.
Could you fit? Well, if you have your own, I don't know. I think the hand was broken. Right. I don't know. I know. There's lockers here. We'll use a locker or something. I want a upbeat song around the last few minutes. I'm fun, right? I'm fun. I'm doing something fun. We're doing something fun.
This is like our fluff show. Our shows are always so hard-hitting, but let's get fluffy.
I don't get it. People wanna see what we do and criticize or just critique it to hell and back and act like that it's got to be a lot harder than it is. And it's not hard. It's easy. Just enjoy it. Just have fun with us. It's really not that much of a burden to just let go and be like, okay, I get what you're doing. It's a good thing. I buy into it. Let's have fun. You don't need to put it in a box where it's not.
And you know what I was thinking about? I don't know. I hope I can articulate this, but every time somebody mentions something positive and happy, there's always the but. What about the starving children in Africa? What about all the horrors of war? What about all these big economic problems? Like, every time anything good is brought up, there's always got to be this acknowledgement of the bad. But do you know what? It doesn't go the other way. If you're talking about something bad, people don't go, well, you know, life is good and we are happy.
What about the rose gardens? What about children laughing? No one says that.
So, do you know what? That's why you need to just kind of play along. Because, you know what? Yeah, I'm not in denial of the reality and horrors and terrible evils in the world. That's not the thing. But you know what? The thing is you're not really experiencing them. And you're not doing any good just talking about it. So, until you do something about it, just follow me and follow BB. Just follow. It'll make your life better, and you'll make more change and positive good in the world all the way around. I believe that.
We're just trying to inspire passion. We're very passionate. We're happy folks. We work hard, and so do other people, and they're not happy. At least they can try to be happy while they're working hard. And I'm generalizing, but you know what? Guess what? We're examples of the good. And
doesn't BB look really good?
Thanks. Yeah.
I really am loving this super casual look. Like,
I feel like I'm in Woodland, California, sitting on the back porch drinking like iced tea lemonade.
You remind me of my babysitter Sheila when I was little.
I remind me of my grandmother. So I feel good. It's really soft. It's so soft. Oh, look at that.
What is this made out of?
It's probably like crazy fake silk, but it feels luxurious to me.
Feels kind of like nylon, like a tent's made out of. Like you could make a tent.
Well,
can't leave this one out. Thanks for tuning in to Say Something and Hang Up.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back at you. We have some big episodes coming down the line, and I'm excited for them, and you should be too, because all this stuff we're talking about here at the end of the episode, it's real, and we're going to make it so official you won't even know what to do with it. You're going to know exactly. There will be a handbook. That's how official it will be.
We're just boiling the frog. It's just, you gotta let these things build slowly.
Yes. So...
you know what I'm saying.
They know. You get it. You get it, loyal fan. You know. So, all right. All right. So I hope you guys are all full and had a good time. And we'll be seeing you next week, Monday at 30.
Let me plug the 19th, Sunday the 19th. Come over to my house. Call me, and I don't have a big house. So it'll be nice and intimate. Just call me, come over, we'll have a good chat, we'll get somewhere, we'll break some ground.
There's beautiful lighting.
Free food.
And I'm sure there will be gin or champagne or wine supplied.
And vodka. And all of those things.
That will be a good time. I can't wait. Oh.
Say something and hang out. We love you.
Mwah.